Good morning, Team Awesome. Oh my goodness, so look at I'm back in mommy mode after being in glam boss babe mode this weekend. And I'm pretty excited about it. I really am. Got my do-rag on. Oh, fix it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a minute for people to jump on. Uh, just had a wonderful conversation with my BFF and fellow Black Stacks presenter Lauren Brooks. And um, I was going to do a video like this anyways because the big theme and my big takeaway of the Most Powerful Women Network Marketing this weekend was people and personal development. And we are in the business of people. It's network marketing. So we meet people and we build good relationships with people. And then when we build a team, your relationships with your team, people. And a lot of people have really bad social habits, right? So there's things that you do in conversation and interactions with people that might actually be harming your relationship with them. So I'm going to kind of talk, and this is one of the things that I've always been good at is people. I'm good at people. I get it from my dad. My dad's a salesman. And I remember when I was growing up, and this was one of the most annoying things ever as a kid, wherever we went, whether it be the grocery store, or McDonald's, or a department store, right? My dad would have to make friends with everybody there. Not even kidding. Like a 5-minute trip to the grocery store would take us 20 minutes because and you know what? The first thing, how my dad always breaks ice with people. Oh, Lauren just jumped on. Lauren knows my dad, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. He makes people laugh. He smiles at them, and people know him. He knew all the cashiers' names at the grocery store. My dad's in sales, you guys. He's an old school salesman. Like he still travels. People. So here are some tricks about people. And this is going to be, I'm going to correlate this with how you work with your team and how you meet new people. You need to meet as many people as possible, friends, and your mouth needs to be closed at first. Oh my gosh, what? Bree, we said open mouth, open business. But here, this is you working your business. This is you building good relationships with people. Okay, so I'm going to talk about personal interaction, right? When you meet somebody. Make eye contact and smile with everybody you can. Everybody you can, make eye contact and smile. Maybe nobody made eye contact and smile with them today. Because you know why? Everybody's on their flipping phone. The cashier at the register, 2 seconds, make eye contact and smile. And be sincere. You know? Okay, so that's step one. That makes people trust you. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Look people in the eye when you're talking to them, okay? Really important. I'm a joker, right? I'm a yellow. I'm motivated by fun. So I always try to break the ice, just kind of like my dad with making jokes, and makes people comfortable to laugh, right? Then this is what you do. You ask them questions about themselves, okay? We don't meet people and immediately start regurgitating about our job and our opportunity, even though we want to because we absolutely love what we do. People will remember you and want to be around you and talk to you and be friends with you on Facebook if they feel like you have heard and understood them. Shut your trap, open up your ears, and ask them questions. Hey, what do you do? Do you work? Do you stay at home? How old are your kids? Oh, that's super great. Listen to them. Don't pick up your phone in the middle of a conversation. That is the quickest way to end that relationship, because when you pick up your phone, when you're in interaction with somebody, you're telling them you're not interested in what they're saying, you guys. Respond to everything they say. Don't be thinking about the next thing you're going to say mid-conversation. Actually listen to them. You know, listen to them. Ask them questions about their life, because you know what's going to happen? They're going to ask you about yours, and then you're going to be able to talk about how flipping amazing your life is, how you're able to stay at home, how you sell makeup on the internet, and all of this stuff. You are going to be able to talk about that. And they've asked you, they aren't going to feel like you're trying to sell them or try to recruit them, because nobody likes that feeling. And that's not what we're doing. You know, let them lead the conversation. Add them on Facebook. Everybody that you're interacting with, add them on Facebook. Add them on Facebook. Woo! I shoot for 10 new people a day to add to my Facebook. 10 new people a day. That adds up, man. That adds up. That's 300 new people a month, you know? And they're people that you're actually building relationships with, you guys. They are going to remember you. Like, oh, I just had this conversation with Bree, and I feel like it was the first time that somebody's actually listened to me, because I hang out with kids all day. You know what I mean? You know, people will remember that. It makes them feel good. And you live your life searching to make people feel good, to connect. How do you keep up with that many relationships? Okay, so my lists, the little video I did with my lists, I make lists. And I have a day planner, and I write down names, because my memory is horrible. I will not forget who I interacted with. So as soon as I add a new person in my market on Facebook, they go on a list, and that stars them. I will always see the notifications from their post, so it reminds me that I need to build relationships, and I'll make sure I start a message with them. And okay, so back to what I was saying. When you walk with purpose and with confidence, and when your MO is connecting with as many people as possible, you will leave trails of sparkles and sunshines everywhere you go. And that's what people want in their life, you guys. That's what people want. You know, people join people. People join people. We're people. Oh, see how I'm saying? I think I need to start taking shots every time I say people in this slide. Okay, so let's go back what we talked about so far. Eye contact, smiling, making jokes and laughing, and asking questions. All right, so now I'm going to transfer this into how you interact with your team. Your team, if they have already signed up, you're personally enrolled, have chosen you. That is the biggest honor ever. They believe in you. Your job is to believe in them. You need to know who your girls are, and you need to become friends and build relationships with them. It's so important. Our job is, on top of being about people, it's all about belief. It's about teaching people to believe in themselves. It's about maybe being the first person that somebody on your team, that anybody's ever believed in. That is so, so important. I believe in every single girl on my team, and I know that they have it in them to change their lives, because network marketing gives us that. Unique gives us that. There's no discrimination. It doesn't matter what you look like, how old you are. It doesn't matter what your social flaws are. Maybe you're not good with people. It doesn't matter if you're good on social media or you're bad on social media, because all that stuff can be learned, but it starts in you wanting to do it. It starts in personal development. If you know I'm really awkward and nervous, because a lot of people get social anxiety, you guys. It's a really common thing. That's awesome, because you know where to start. You need to start reading books. You need to start working on yourself. And for goodness sakes, if you have social anxiety and you're awkward, you need to get out that door, because the best way to learn how to be with people and how to network with people is to do it. And the first maybe 50 times, you're going to walk away being like, man, I totally blew that conversation. That's okay, because it takes practice. And you're never going to get there if you don't do it. You need to step outside of your comfort zone to be able to get better. Okay. Woo, that was a lot. Hold on, let me take a drink from my coffee, you guys. Gotta regroup. People. And the most amazing thing, I have really bad crippling social anxiety, however I get out of my comfort zone. Right. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get. You know, one of the reasons that I have zero issues talking to anybody, and especially when it's my turn to talk, we don't cut people off, when it's my turn to talk in the conversation, I elude this passion and this enthusiasm for life, because I believe in network marketing because it happened to me. I believe in women. I believe that the way that our economy and society is set up is not forgiving to mothers who want to be a career, they have to leave their kids. I believe in unique. I believe that every woman has it in her to live the life that she was meant to live. You know, so when I talk to people, I could be helping change somebody's life. I could be helping change in 2 years. In 2 years, they could be a millionaire. Who knows? You know, I could be helping a mom that I didn't even know get off of government assistance within the next month. I have no problems talking to anybody. You know, if that person that I was too afraid to talk to at that mommy play group, she could be the one who's supposed to make me a millionaire. But because I didn't talk to her, she's going to sign up with somebody else because she's actually looking for the opportunity. And if I had listened to what she said, I would have known that. If I wasn't rushing through the conversation, if I wasn't talking about myself the entire time, if I listened to her, she's going to walk away feeling heard. She's going to walk with me because I made her feel good. We are in the business of making people feel good. Now listen, it is not easy. I'm not saying these things are easy. I'm saying that personal development and learning how to do this is so important for your business. If you talk to any of the top leaders in any company really, like in Unique, the Whitney Hesmonds, the Bree Richardsons, the Amber Voights, something they all have in common is they are constantly in personal development. They are constantly working on their insides, working on themselves, not necessarily the technical things about the business. They are looking to become better within. The more you grow inside, the more your paycheck grows, because a woman who walks with purpose walks with light, and people want to be a part of light, because you will become inspirational, because the majority of the people out there are just complacent in the life they're living. You know, they are part of the ginormous machine. They are working for somebody else to make them rich. You know, we don't do that. We work for ourselves. We are rearranging the way that people see business. That's what network marketing is. And I believe it so much. And I believe in people so much, people's ability to change, people's ability to make their dreams come true, people's ability to change their circumstances. It starts with you. And if you are not building relationships with every single person you encounter, you are missing opportunities to help other people. If you are not 100% convicted in what you're doing and the power that this has, then more personal development, then you need to work on that. You need to start reading some stories from some of these people from all different walks of life. You know, women who started network marketing after, you know, a divorce and 3 kids on their own, had nothing, and are now multimillionaires because they had to change within first. It happens all the time. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing that we are in a profession that it's up to us. It's not up to anything else. It's up to you. It's up to you. And all of our journeys are different, right? But if you are putting one foot in front of the other and you are constantly working, if you are determined, that is key. Determination and belief. And knowing and being so self-aware of the weaknesses that you have. I have weaknesses all over the place, you guys. I have to constantly be keeping myself in check. I am a talker, and I can be an over-talker when I'm nervous. You know, the nervous talker where I just keep going and I don't stop, that's me. I know this about myself. And so every time I'm in a situation where I'm talking to somebody, I have to keep myself in check, you know, and I have noticed a difference in my recruiting and the relationships that I have and my sales and the referrals that come my way when I started really paying attention to the way that I'm commuting. Yes, you did, Sam. Yes, you did. You know, I've talked to women who have no idea, whose fridge is empty and they don't know how they are going to get food on the table that night, how to do it. That's powerful stuff, you guys. It's amazing that the more that we work on ourselves, that one of the heartbeats of our profession is the more we work on ourselves, the more we have to give, the more we're able to help other people become better and walk the path towards the life that they want. That's powerful. That's so powerful, you know. So the same, going back to working with the girls on your team, ask them questions. Don't tell, you know, ask them questions and let them ask you questions. Everybody's different. Everybody needs to work their business different. If I just regurgitate information to all of my personals of how I think they should work their business, you know, I probably wouldn't have 2 Black status presenters under me, that's for sure. You need to believe in them, and they need to believe in themselves. And a lot of times people will figure out their own problems in their business by you just asking the right questions. And that's also building, same thing with talking with mommies at playdates or wherever you go. That's building trust, and that's building a really, really good relationship. One of the number one reasons that people quit network marketing is they were recruited, they were thrown into a group, they had no idea what they were doing, and they quit before they ever started because they didn't feel that emotional support. So, People 101, Relationships 101, if you feel like this is a weakness, there are so many books out there to read. Hop on YouTube, go into the YouTube rabbit hole, look up network marketing, look up network marketing success stories. Go to GoPro, tons of success stories there. How to Win Friends and Influence People is really, really great with helping you with how you communicate with people. There is so much personal development if you feel like this is probably a weakness of yours, but just start practicing. Don't sit with that. Get out the door. If you know that you feel like you aren't very good with people, you need to get out that door and put yourself in situations. It's like boot camp for the socially awkward. Put yourself in situations where you are introducing yourself to people and building those relationships. And, you know, it might be really weird and you might totally suck the first couple times you do it, but you keep doing it because all the growth happens outside of our comfort zone, you guys. And do a test. Every time you walk away from a social situation, you need to know who they are, what they do, their name. You need to know as much about them as possible, okay? And write it down or make it a list on Facebook, you know. And watch what happens to your business. Watch what happens to your business, but watch how it happens to your life. Because when you are a woman who's walking in purpose to touch everybody that you meet, not like that, to get inside and to touch, I'm going to go with touch, you guys, to touch everybody that you meet, you are going to be living such a purposeful life. And everybody you meet is not going to join your team. They might buy your makeup, but you know what? When their mom is saying like, oh, have you heard of Unique? Blah, blah, blah. She goes, oh, I know this friend Bree. She is amazing. You need to buy makeup from her. You can tell me how many referrals I got because people know me, because I made them feel good, because they want to send me referrals. You know, the only reason that Amber Voigt got me as a sponsee, I signed up with her. I never met her. I'd never seen her. I never talked to her, is because she shed enough light that one of my friends in network marketing knew who she was and sent me to her. So, network, meet all the friends, make people feel good, make people laugh. All right, I'm going to finish my coffee. I didn't mean for this to be that long, but it's really important. I feel like it was one of a really big takeaway from this conference is all of these women, they just walk with such purpose and this light. But when you're actually in conversation with them, they listen. You walk away feeling heard and validated. Not, oh, she just talked about herself the other time. She doesn't even really care what I have to say. Listen and validate everybody that you meet. You could have been the best part of their day. So try to be the best part of somebody's day and watch what happens. Watch what happens. It's breathtaking. All right, ladies. Mwah! I love vendor events too. I love home parties because I'm like a people lady. I've had to learn how to do it on social media, and you can do it on social media. It's the same thing, you guys. The same thing on social media. When somebody posts and you comment, validate them. Ask them questions. You know, this is why I put new people on my list. And so I can click the close friends or the new friends, and I can see what they're all doing, and I can let them know, like, hey, I'm Bree. I still want to be a part of your life. Hi. Oh my gosh, your kids are so cute. Holy smokes, you are so good at decorating. Oh my gosh, that sandwich looks delicious. And they're like, Bree's paying attention to my life. I'm going to pay attention to hers. Just that simple. But it might be rearranging the way you think, which is really hard. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But that is the beginning of the rest of your life. And doing things that make you uncomfortable is going to get you where you want to go. You know, one of my favorite quotes is, the definition of insanity is doing the same things and expecting different results. If you do not like the results you're getting, then you need to go within, you need to do some personal development, and you need to start doing different things. All right, ladies. Mwah! People, I'd like to thank Lauren Brooks for stimulating these, like, oh my gosh, I need to talk about this. Let's wish her luck on her mommy play date today. All right, ladies, I love you. Have an amazing, amazing day. I'm super stoked that Kudos is going to be almost mid-month, because it's going to make our mid-month just explode. And I am like on pins and needles wanting to figure out what it is. An awesome job on the product of the day. I am like tickled pink watching you guys work your business. It's going to be really, there's seeds. You guys know that you're planting seeds, and maybe it takes 90 days to reap, but just watch what that does to your business too. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good morning.